To test your camera's autofocus system, all you really need is the printed targets, see my links below, and a tripod. This is the basic setup. Keep the target and your camera parallel to each other so they're not shooting across to the target. Also keep the target and the center of your camera's lens at the same height so you're not shooting up or down at the target. If you have a monitor that plugs into your camera via HDMI, then that could be helpful so you won't have to look into the viewfinder as often. Always have a strong light source. Autofocus requires a strong light source. For each lens you test, use the same aperture and the same ISO, or for each focal length that you may test of a zoom lens. For a 50mm normal lens, I use 5 feet. Got closer for a wide angle lens and further back for a telephoto. There were two methods that I used to test my autofocusing system, especially in terms of the speed that it acquired the target and if it held the target. One method was to switch the autofocus on and off on the target lens. That caused the lens to shake too much. Another method that I used that worked a little better, but it was not very elegant, was simply to hold the mouse pad in front of the lens, then remove the mouse pad, forcing the lens to focus on the target, and to see how long that took, and to see if it held the focus once it was acquired. I recommend shooting still shots. Be sure and check the edges of your images on the targets also, not just the center. These are the focus charts. As I said, be sure and see the links below. I can't say that any particular type of focus chart will be better for a particular application. You choose what seems to be best for you. I like the B&H chart, but it does, according to the article it's with, it does seem to be about lens calibration. Now then there's the free self-standing focus adjustment chart, which is a do-it-yourself type chart. You do print it out from a link I give below. Otherwise, assembly is required. It's not really that difficult. Print, fold, and cut. If I did it, then it's easy. I've just sped up the assembly video here. Now with this type of chart, once you get focus acquired in focus, then you can read on the right exactly the point in the chart that is within the focus range. You might even be able to determine if your lens is not focusing properly, just how much it's off. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment. Thank you.